Hello, what's your name?
Zeke.
What inspired you to start therapy in the fall of 2023?
Honestly, a very long 25 years of my life dealing with anxiety and depression and a lot of just mental health struggles that prevented me from continuing personal and platonic and romantic relationships.
How has therapy changed the way you view yourself and your experiences?
It's given me so much clarity about how my mind works now that I finally have a label of what I deal with. It helps me with my personal relationships. It helps me be more aware of how my mind works and my emotions. I first discovered my love for performing at the age of 13 when I joined choir in middle school. I fell in love with it instantly. It became my safe space, my way to really hone in on my emotions and share them and express them with other people to help them feel connected as well. I stayed with it throughout high school, and eventually that led me to performing in group settings all over the country, and I even got the opportunity to work with a few professional musicians. I also dabbled in a little bit of theater or performing arts, but I didn't really have the best experience, so I kind of frayed away from that. By 2019 and or 2020, life and my mental health got the better of me. And then a few months later, the pandemic hit, and I really stopped performing altogether. I lost my confidence, and honestly, I lost a part of myself. I felt like I was at a standstill. I lost myself completely. I didn't know where I was headed. I've always known I was different, whether it was being gay, the way I thought, or just how I felt about myself in general. Growing up in a family where mental health struggles were quite common, especially among the men, I struggled with self-confidence, body image, relationship with myself, and I also struggled with this constant need for control and perfection, and I still do.
How did you feel when you were officially diagnosed with depression and OCPD?
It was honestly a sign of relief because I knew that there was something wrong, but I didn't quite know what it was, and I knew that it wasn't like certain things, but I didn't have a connection to what it was. And it gave me this huge feeling of weight off my shoulders now that I finally know what it is, so I can focus on the problem and acknowledge the problem and kind of be aware of how I think, why I think, and kind of connect the dots. In the spring of 2024, I got introduced to some of the theater majors at Oakland Community College, where I was attending school. After that, everything changed. I was immediately introduced to the head of the theater department, Jennifer Little. Jennifer encouraged me to submit a video of myself singing any song of my choice, and I did. A few weeks later, Jennifer pulled me into her office and asked me to play the role of Pete Rose in the brand new musical called Charlie Hustle, written by Ryan Noggle and Neil Berg. Despite my performance anxiety and my self-doubt, there's moments when I'm on that stage that just makes it feel like home. That makes me feel connected to the audience and the people that I'm performing for.
Does creative expression, like your role in Charlie Hustle, help you process your mental health?
Yeah, honestly, especially with that character. Building that character was a lot of work. It was a lot of hard work, but I connected to him. We had a lot in common. We had a lot of the same struggles, especially with our father. And it was just nice to finally kind of feel my own personal feelings, but in someone else's perspective. The friends I've made through this experience have also helped change my life. Working with them for the past 7 months and building our relationships has helped me nurture this amazing relationship, not only with myself, but with my peers and other people that have been in the same struggle as me or have dealt with the same struggles as me.
And finally, what is the biggest lesson you've learned about yourself so far?
The biggest lesson I've learned is that I'm not perfect. I never will be. And I will never expect anyone else to be perfect. I think that going forward, especially now, I can kind of learn and grow and not be so hard on myself to be this perfect version of myself, because hard work, and especially when it comes to mental health, it's never ending. It's not a destination, it's a journey. And it's something that I personally think that everyone should be working on throughout their entire lives if they want to understand how their brain works and work on their personal relationships and their trauma. And I'm not done yet, but I like where I'm headed.
What steps are you taking to become the person you want to be?
I am doing everything I can to be the person that I wanted when I was 15 years old. The person I looked up to, the person that was there to talk if I needed, the person that makes everyone feel like they're worthy of love and appreciation. If there's one piece of advice you have for someone struggling with mental health issues that wants to put themselves out there to pursue their dreams, what would it be?
Just do it. Who cares? Like, it's your life, and you get to live once, which is a weird millennial yellow thing, but it's true. You live one time, so there's what's stopping you? The only person stopping you is you. So you just gotta be free.
Really take the time to know what your dream is and what you actually want to pursue before you put your all into it.
You're gonna live your entire life regretting that you didn't do it. It's the reason why I'm here. I know that when I'm gonna be set down, I couldn't do anything else. I know that I need to do this. And if I fall on my face and fail, well, I'm gonna do something else. But at least I got to try it. But I think it'll help anyone doing their passion. So do it.
I would say do it. I know your biggest enemy is yourself, but you are gonna kick yourself way more not going for it and sitting back and thinking, oh gosh, I can't do it.
We're never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. We were born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high.